Today we're looking at the greatest anime of all time, Rooster Fire. Nah, I'm only messing. Full Metal Alchemist. Supposedly anyways. Me personally, it's not my favourite by a long shot, not even close. Don't get me wrong, it's such a great series and I really liked it, but not as much as others. But it seems to be on everyone else's favourites list, or on the internet that is. I've never met someone in real life who considers it their top pick. So what is it? Is it a cult mentality keeping it at the top by a select few? Maybe people are just trying to keep it at the top as a meme? Or is it just a generational piece of media? Well, that's what I'm going to try and decide today. But first, for anyone who isn't familiar with the anime or manga, let me give you a quick rundown of the story. No spoilers, of course. After a horrific alchemy accident goes wrong in the Elric household, brothers Edward and Alphonse are left in a catastrophic new reality. Ignoring the alchemical principle banning human transmutation, the boys attempted to bring their recently deceased mother back to life. Instead, they suffered a brutal personal loss. Alphonse's body disintegrated, while Edward lost a leg and sacrificed an arm to keep Alphonse's soul in the physical realm by binding it to a hulking suit of armour. Fast forward a few years and they are established and respected alchemists on a mission to find the Philosopher's Stone so Al can finally get his body back. Okay, now you're up to speed. Let's dig in. Why is it considered the best anime of all time by a majority of people? Well, the story is safe in my opinion. It doesn't take any unnecessary risks and is slightly predictable. I mean, I seen the whole father reveal twist coming from a mile away, from the start. Like, easily. I'm sorry, I just did. But that doesn't mean it's bad, of course it's not. It has a respectable and easy digestible runtime of 64 episodes, which means it's pretty consumable, not too long, not too short. The series explores the concept of equivalent exchange. To obtain something new, one must pay with something of equal value. This is applied by alchemists when creating new materials, and is also a philosophical belief the Elric brothers follow. They learn the hard way about the laws of the world. It's a great show, with great relatable characters. The two main characters, Edward and Al, are written perfectly in my opinion. They're relatable and easy to like, especially Al. The brothers also contrast with each other greatly. For example, Edward is short with a wild temper and will fight anyone at any time, especially when people call him short. While Al is a lovable friendly giant who tries to calm Ed down when he gets going because he's always causing chaos. But both characters experience great growth throughout the show. At the beginning they're still both immature kids with unbelievable powers. Like for example, Al is the more mature one and level-headed brother, but he's still younger than Ed, so he still relies on his brother for a lot of help. He's still quite shy, and when all is said and done, Al grows into a man capable of taking care of himself. And Ed at the beginning is very immature and impatient, but he's impatient because he wants his brother to live a normal life, to get his body back, so it isn't without reason. And that's why they both need each other. And it's also why the relationship works so well. You can't have one without the other. And when they get separated, it's very apparent that they need each other to survive. But by the end of it all, both brothers have grown tremendously, physically and emotionally. They're always willing to do what's right in order to protect each other. But they had to learn through trial and error that when they both work together, they can achieve unbelievable things to protect everyone around them, not only themselves. So what do you think? If you've seen the show, would you rank it #1 anime ever? Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching.